Hey guys, Dr. Ashley here. Today I have for you a 5-minute body warm-up sequence. This routine is something that you can do first thing in the morning when you get out of bed to help wake up both your body and your mind. It is also a sequence that I do as my warm-up for my workouts if I am working out later in the day as well. This practice helps to bring up your body temperature, which is wonderful when you're still trying to wake up from those cooler temperatures at night. It also helps get the blood flowing. It helps relieve pain and stiffness. We articulate all of the different joints in the body. We get that joint fluid or the synovial fluid moving. We warm up and increase blood flow to your muscles. We warm up those tendons and ligaments. And it's just a great way to transition from night into day, and to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, showing yourself a little bit of grounding and self-care first thing in the morning. So make sure that you are wearing something comfy and stretchy, and go ahead and follow along with me for it. One other thing I did want to note is that it's helpful to have a stable chair just to hold on to for some of the single-legged movements, so that you don't have to focus on balance so much at this point. I have a chair here at the office that only has rollers on it. I don't recommend that. I recommend something without wheels for stability's sake, okay? All right, let's get going. Okay, so you're gonna start with neck rolls. Just rotating your neck in one direction. Imagine drawing a circle with your nose. And then reverse directions. And then next we'll move on to shoulder rolls. You can start going backwards, bringing your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And then reverse directions, now bringing your shoulders forward. And then arm rotations, shoulder range of motion going back on one side. And we'll switch directions here in a second, moving forward. And then perform the same thing on the other side. Making sure to go both ways. Now you're just going to rotate your elbows. The focus with this one is really to get the full range of motion in your elbow joints. And make sure to go both directions, both clockwise and counterclockwise with that one. And then next, just wrist rolls, trying to articulate all those tiny bones in your wrist joints. Next, we're going to do standing cat-cow. So trying to get some flexion and extension in the thoracic spine or the upper part of the back. Really rounding forward and then arching back. This next one I really love for more mobility in that upper spine. You're just trying to get full kind of multiple planes of motion with these big circles that you're making. My upper back always does a bunch of cracking during this part. And then just do it again on both sides. Again, this is a great spot to have either a chair or a wall just for some stability and more range of motion. All right, and now we're going to start working it into the lower back range of motion in all of the different planes. So we're going to start with some side bending here on both sides, and then rotation, trying to get it to come from your belly button is where you're really looking for that big twisting. And now arching your back and folding forward just to your limit there. and go through those motions again. All right, now we're moving down into the hips. I know this one looks a little goofy, but it's really wonderful for working into those hip joints and your whole kind of pelvis and sacrum. First, you start with bringing your knees in and rotating out, and then switch direction. So bringing your knees out and rotating them in. Now we're going to do some frog squats again, just working into more of that hip range of motion. And again, just go to your limit of where you feel good articulation and movement in your joints and some slight stretching. And next, you're just going to do some knee circles. Again, I get a lot of pops during this exercise, and you want to go both directions, both clockwise and counterclockwise, making sure you hit both knees. And then finally, we'll end with some ankle rolls. Both directions, just getting all of those ankle bones moving and loosened up. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed that sequence. I hope your body feels looser, juicier, less stiff, and your mood feels more uplifted. Make sure to follow me for more tips, tricks, routines like this, and go check out some of the other offers that I have at selfhealingdrashley.com. Until next time, we'll see you.